Welcome one, welcome all to another great installment of the AP Podcast. This is Advice with Andrew, another fan favorite. And today we're going to be talking to, I'd say 4 people that have either advice for me or request advice of mine, of ours, of everybody's. So let's get started right away here. We have Don Davidson. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Andrew. Thanks for taking my call.
Wonderful. How can I help you today?
I kind of got a problem that I don't want. Kind of embarrassing, Andrew.
Okay. Well, if maybe we can talk through it and it won't be as embarrassing.
I don't know if I can do that though. It's kind of involves my family, involves my girlfriend. I don't know. It's really tough to talk about. I haven't talked to a lot of people about it.
Well, Dan, I'm here for you, and I'm here to give you advice. So if there's anything you're wondering about,
it's just really tough. I don't know. It's such a long story. I don't know if I can get into it. It's done.
Okay, Dan. Well, I guess we'll have to let you go then.
Well, I mean, it's personal. Yeah, what's the tough part about it?
Right. It's personal. What about it is so personal, other than it's you?
It involves intimacy between my girlfriend and myself.
Okay. And now are we talking about like kissing and hugging, or what?
Well, it's more personal than that.
More personal. Are we talking about using toys of?
No, I can't even say. I can't even say.
You can't even say, huh? Well, Don, thanks for calling in. I'm sorry we couldn't give you any advice here today. Don, I think Don hung up. Well, thanks for calling in. Thanks for nothing, Don. Let's move right along to Mike Lowberry from Tennessee. Mike?
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. We're sitting here. I just started my new job. I got a new, it's called Hank's Restaurant and Gas Station, Andrew. It's been a staple of the Chippawaukee community for a long time, and I'm just starting my new job today. And so I just wanted to give you a call. I want to make a good first impression.
Well, Mike, so this is your first day on the job.
Oh, at Hank's Restaurant and Gas Station.
Hank's Restaurant and Gas Station combo. Is this a truck stop?
It's a cross between a truck stop and there's a gas station right off to the south side of it. And my job basically, Andrew, is to, I feed the people, I gas the people, and I'm kind of an all-in-one sort of employee.
Wow. So you kind of have a lot of duties heaped on your shoulders the first day.
A whole bunch of things, and I just want to make a good first impression. I walked up to my boss today. Jack, he's a great guy. We've known him for a few years now. We went out hunting a few years ago. I went up to him and I said, Jack, I'm looking forward to being the best employee that money can buy. And I went up to him, and I had a knife in my hand, Andrew.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Hold on. I work in a restaurant now, and I worked in restaurants in the past, and I was waving this knife around, and it was about a 7-inch long, so laid in kitchen knife.
Jeez.
You're going to cut your bagels, you're going to cut maybe some fish fillets with this, and I was waving it in front of its face, and I'm going to be the best GG employee, Andrew, that Jack will have ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm waving it in front of its face.
Now, what did Jack say when he saw this?
Yeah, he said, to be honest with you, he looked whiter than a virgin sheep out in the fields, out in pasture.
I'll bet he did. I mean, that.
He was white. He was like a ghost, Andrew. And he said, meet me in the kitchen when you get done with your shift.
Oh, okay.
And that was about 20 minutes ago.
Well, Mike, I gotta say, you're trying to make a good impression on your first day of work there. And I gotta say, that's not the best way to make an impression. You're waving
Here's
a
the
knife
thing, though,
around.
Andrew. Hank's Restaurant is a down low. We serve up the staples, the southern staples. Gravy, biscuits, got some, bass,
Bass.
just a southern fried, home cooked, home grown, just comfort food.
Well, it does sound comforting, Mike. But what isn't comforting if a customer were to walk in and you were there at the door waving a knife around, telling them where to sit or what to eat.
I said I was going to be the best GD. You know what GD stands for? I said the best GD employee. That rhymes a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of slacked when I said that because it rhymed.
Right.
That I was going to be the best GD employee in this restaurant and gas station, because it's also a gas station, Andrew.
Yeah, you said that.
That Jack Caprios has ever seen.
And so you thought that was a good way to make a first impression on Jack, even though you've known him for years.
I don't know, really. This is the first time he's my employer, Andrew, and I wanted to, us friends being aside, I wanted to set a good tone that just because we were friends and we shared a tent together, that we should, look past that, because I'm now an employee with him.
Yeah. Well, Mike, I gotta say, if I were you, I wouldn't be waving a knife around, even if it's a southern down-home country-style bass fishing, whatever, and gas station.
The special to that, Andrew, is a beef cutlet.
Okay, well, Mike, a good way to make a first impression is to be kind to the customers and tell them about the special deals you have this week or today, and to have snappy service and efficient service, but not necessarily waving knives around in people's faces.
I felt that the knife was a visual exclamation point, Andrew, and God damn it.
By the way, Mike, I just remembered you're the only one working there right now. Who's manning the gas station or the kitchen right now?
I'm not the only employee that will be on my shift. I got here a little bit early.
Okay, but you still want to be the best GD employee.
GD employee, Andrew, and I got my knife right down. I'm waving it at. Hold on, I'm going to set you on the speakerphone for a second.
Yeah.
You still got me? I'm waving the knife, and I was going to be the best thing that's there in this restaurant. I'm going to take you on speakerphone for a second.
Yeah.
Okay, got the phone back. Okay, well, I can understand that. Andrew, I got to go. I got to get onto my shift, but thanks for the help.
Well, good luck, Mike, and again, just be careful with that knife. When customers come in and see you, they don't want to see a knife waving in their face. They want to see a nice smile, some good service, and all the laughs will ensue. So good luck, Mike, and take it easy. Well, that was Mike Lowberry, and he was in Tennessee, starting his first day at Frank's tow or gas station and somewhere else, whatever. Let's move on to another common, familiar guest that you might have heard before on the past Advice with Andrews. This is Susan Brown, and this time she is still in Scottsdale, Arizona. I hear that they have found their air conditioning situation. They figured it out. So, Susan, how are you? Yep, Susan?
Richard, can you hear me?
I can barely hear you. Why are you...
Okay, I need to keep my voice down. Is this better? I'm holding the phone up about half of an inch from my mouth.
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, the phone is stuck in the spirit. I'm in line right now, Andrew, for a confession, alright?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to be taking you into a confessional, alright?
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Right.
Let me get the phone. Let me get the phone down. Oh, there you go, Grace. Where does it with me? Listen to that. Oh, Grace with it. Okay, I forget. Andrew,
Yeah.
are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I had to cut that burner off. I'm next. I'm going into it right now, alright?
Okay, sure. We'll be in the confessional with you.
Okay, and before I go in, I'm not going to be able to immediately immediately address you, but I have my headphones in, and that's hooked up. I have the new iPhone.
Oh, okay.
So I won't be able to hear you. I'm not going to be able to address you. All right?
Sounds good, Susan. This will be interesting.
Okay, so I'm going to do it right now, Andrew. So, and I won't be able to say goodbye. When you hear me say amen, that will be your cue, all right?
Okay, wonderful.
I'm going into it right now.
Well, Susan's going into the confessional.
My last confession was 3 days ago. Here on my sin. Father, I am so upset right now with my child.
So Susan is speaking about her child.
And I don't know if God can hear me. I pray fervently and pray frequently, Father. Let me, I just want to get out. There's voices that I just want to get out. And then, I'm a horrible mother.
Wow.
I am the worst mother on earth.
Susan, you're not the worst mother. Just...
I'm like Casey Anthony.
Oh, wow.
I'm like Casey Anthony, mixed in with Lizzie Borden, mixed in with Satan.
Wow. Susan's really tough on herself right now.
Father, my first sin was that I Miss Jeffrey. I beat him.
Oh, no.
He got home from school, and I had been drinking.
Susan.
He came in the bar, and he was having a great day, and I just took a shoe, and I just struck the shoe down hard against his forehead. The third time, I blacked out.
Oh, man, Susan.
I beat him senseless with a Reebok, with a, he was either a Skechers or a Reebok. My second sin, I was watching pornographic material.
Oh, Susan.
And it was a mixture between midget, there was 3 midgets, and I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis of the porn that I was watching.
Why is she telling the father the details?
They were dressed up like Oompa Loompas, and they were spreading cream cheese on what looked like Dorothy, and I know I'm mixing movies right now, but they were Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. They were spreading cream cheese on her teeth.
Is this even real?
I'm so sorry.
Susan, I hope you didn't pay to watch that. Jeez.
Oh my God, Father, my last sin, and I know, I don't even, this is the first one. I was driving with my husband.
Can't get much worse.
I wanted to, and I left him at a gas station, and I just started walking, and I haven't seen him since.
What? You left
You're
her...
married, Lord, please forgive me.
So Susan left her husband Randy at a gas station? Huh. Well, I think Susan she's gone. Susan, we wish you all the best in your confession. Hopefully, I wish we could have heard what the father had to say, but we know that's a private conversation between you and the father there. So Susan, wow, I'm almost speechless here with the cream cheese and the shoe hitting, and you left Randy at a gas station and walked away. Haven't seen him since. Well, I wish you all the best, Susan, and I wish you all the forgiveness in the world. That some pretty heavy burdens you're carrying there. So may the good Lord forgiveth and taketh away what has been begrudged. I'm not sure how it goes. So our last guest, as you probably already know, is Big Joe. We're going to talk to Big Joe, but unlike the regular times we've talked to Big Joe in the past, he's not in Eagan, Minnesota. He's actually on vacation. This is stemming from his birthday last time we spoke with Big Joe. Big Joe, how is Hawaii treating you?
I don't
Joe, have you been drinking today?
oh my God.
What's going on?
Andrew, yeah, we're on the third island right now.
Which is what? Are you trying to speak Hawaiian? It sounds like just mumbles and gibberish.
Andrew, I got, there's this, oh my God, Papa Moopy. There's this, he's our travel agent, Papa Moop.
Your travel agent's name is Papa Moopy. Not Papa Murphy's, the pizza that you were talking about 3 episodes ago, but Papa Moopy.
She's
It's a she, huh?
Papa Moopy is, she's a absolute, I mean, the coconut, Andrew,
What?
you've heard of,
Big Joe, I gotta ask you, are you at like a luau right now? What's going on?
I'm just getting back from work. We're 6 hours ahead or 6 hours behind. I have no idea. It's late at night, early in the morning. Andrew,
Well, what is it there? Can't you tell?
I don't know. It's like,
Don't you have a watch?
There's an eclipse.
There's an eclipse.
Andrew, there's a coat. This lady, she was wearing a pair of coconuts.
Yeah.
And I asked her if I could put an almond joy. If I could put an almond joy
Yes.
in between her coconut.
Yeah, you were trying to make a funny alliteration using...
Put you a nut, Andrew. You know what I mean?
She was ready for a nut. Yeah, that's wonderful. Big Joe.
I got, hold on. I'm getting ready to go off on, like this beach sing-off, like a karaoke thing.
You're doing a karaoke off on the beach.
Give me another drink.
Joe, what song are you singing? Is this a local island song that you learned?
Our travel agent,
So you're telling me you're in a karaoke sing-off as we speak?
I'm getting up on stage.
So
hold on. Andrew, you still there?
yeah, I'm still here. Jeez.
All right. This song is for everyone,
Yeah.
for the neighbor kid. Andrew, he's doing one of those karaoke podcasts. No. Okay. Andrew, are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm calling you on the phone. What else would I be doing? Joe, you sound like a cow. Joe, you sound like somebody is gelding you with a hot branding iron. What, you're yodeling now? What is this song? Alright, Big Joe. Is there anything else that's going on there? Yeah. That's great, Joe. I'm glad you're coming out on our show. Wow, Big Joe, that was wonderful. Thanks, Big Joe, for calling us from Hawaii with your closet homosexual, the mustache isn't for Sue. Yep, what is it again?
Oh my God, I have to say it.
Well, you're not really singing, you're just yodeling. Well, Big Joe, we're going to let you go. Thanks again, and have a great time there in Hawaii with whatever Coconut Karen or whatever her name was. From all of us here at Advice with Andrew on the AP Podcast, I know this episode is set an all-new record for just freaks, and we hope you listen to the next one. Maybe it won't be as freaky as this one. From all of us, from Don, from Mike, from Susan, and Big Joe, I'm Andrew. This has been Advice with Andrew. Good night.